Welcome to Food for Thought. It's March now, and what better holiday to celebrate than St. Patrick's Day? My family is Irish. My mother was from Scotland, and her family immigrated to Ireland to avoid a religious persecution. Then once they got to Ireland in the 1800s, there was a terrible potato famine, and so then they immigrated to the United States. St. Patrick's Day has become a big holiday in the United States, and the biggest cities that celebrate it are New York, Boston, and Chicago. Chicago even tints their river green. Over the next 35 years, the patriotism among the immigrants really flourished, and they formed very strong bonds. And so they formed so many groups together that they became known as the Green Machine. And pretty soon, everybody realized that they could really swing a political vote. So in 1948, Truman attended a New York City St. Patrick's Day parade, and it was a very proud moment for many Irish Americans. So today, what I wanted to show you is just a simple way if you're having friends come over to celebrate, and we have a grazing board or a charcuterie board or a snack board, whatever you want to call it. Some of you might even call it a dinner board. So first of all, I've got green beer, which you see traditionally at a lot of the pubs and everything. And then the traditional beer for Ireland is the Guinness beer. So the other thing that is really fun to do is to have like a signature cocktail. And this one is called the Classic Manhattan. And of course it's made with Irish whiskey by Jameson. So here's what you do. You take 1.5 jigger. This is a jigger on the top. So 1.5 of this, and you put it in your shaker. So here's one, and then maybe a half. It's probably a little bit of an overpour. And then you get 3/4 of an ounce of vermouth. So you just kind of want a little dash of that. So just pour a little bit in and then on top. And then you're going to add 2 dashes of bitters, which come in a little jar like this. So 2 dashes, 1, 2, that was quick. And then put your lid back on, and you want to shake it until it's well blended. And then what you do is that you just pour it over a glass that's iced, and you top it off with fresh cherries. So many of the Manhattans you see in the United States actually have a little bit darker color, but traditionally if you're making it with Jameson, it's going to be just a little bit lighter. So we have that. Now back to the charcuterie. If you're drinking, you should be eating. So here's what we have on the board today. And you can take about anything that you have in your refrigerator or pantry and just start putting it out. So today, I like to have something salty, I like to have something savory, and I like to have something sweet. So there's these little mints that are little Irish mints, proud to be, they're packed in Irish packing. I don't think they're Irish mints. And then also, there's a cheese that's in the shape of a shamrock, which I think you can see here in the center. And then also that was so easily made by taking a shamrock cookie cutter and just pressing it in a piece of cheese. This happens to be a Havarti dill. The other meats that I've included, there's corned beef and then a salami. And this is so easy to make. It comes in a package. You just boil it, put the seasonings in. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight and then cut it, and you can cut it into bite-sized pieces. There's cheese, and then you can take a pepper and you can put your dips in the pepper and use your crackers, and there's pretzel sticks, and you can also add other crackers. If you want to add a basket along the side of crackers, that's always nice. It's always nice to have some nuts. These happen to be apple cinnamon almonds, and then fresh fruit and dried fruits are always really nice. So I hope you have a wonderful celebration, and I hope you have a very wonderful St. Patrick's Day.